Hey everybody, it's Chris and I'm back with a new video, an update. So here's where we are with the Phaeton today. The car is running. As you saw in the last video, I got the car running. I didn't experience any leaks, and I still haven't experienced any leaks, and I let the temperature get all the way up. And today I'm just trying to see, I'm just testing my luck here, but I haven't been able to do a scan because the cable is apparently in my other Phaeton and I haven't been back over there to get it. But these lights are new, the triangle with the circle going around it, and the engine light that wasn't on in the car at first when I first got it. But here's the other thing. When I depress the brake and I try to put the car in the gear to drive it, nothing happens. I can't get it out of park. And it's not that, and it's because I can't depress this. So I'm thinking it's the battery. I was always suspicious of the battery and was thinking I was going to have to replace that. So what I did was brought the battery from my other Phaeton and I charged it up, and it seems to be holding the charge pretty well. I'm about to put it back on the tester now, and if it's still holding the charge well, I'm going to go ahead and put it in this car now. What I noticed with this car, after I charged the battery up, after like 2 or 3 days, let me turn this thing off now. After about 2 or 3 days, the battery will be at like 40%. And that's not good. That means it's not really holding the charge. So we're about to go ahead and check out the new. All right, so here's the, I said new battery, but new to this car battery, because this is out of the other Phaeton. I'm going to plug it up now. Let's see what it's reading. I haven't charged in about 3 or 4 days, so let's see. We want to see it we want to see it get to the 3rd notch. So hopefully it gets to the 3rd battery, and if it does, we're in business. All right, cool. So it's holding its charge pretty well. I don't expect it to get to the green here. It never really does that, but yeah, so it's holding its charge pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and swap these batteries out, which is not usually a real easy task because there's so much stuff in the way. So here's the battery that we have to change out, and it's the convenience battery. So we're going to have to remove, and I don't think you can really see that, but we're going to have to remove this wiring, remove the entire fuse box, remove this box, and then we'll get to the battery and then pull that out. So let's get to work. All right, so with a new battery in place, I'm just going to connect it and see how the car responds. If it responds well and it goes into gear, then I'll just go ahead and button it all down. But I'm not about to, you know, secure this now and find out that the battery is no good. So let's see what happens. All right, next thing I'm about to do is I'm going to test the starter battery just to make sure it has a full charge before I get back in and try to start it up. All right, as you can see, both batteries are pretty much fully charged. I'm about to go ahead and tighten this one up. The starter battery, one thing that's interesting, on the older batteries, they had the date stamped on the negative terminal. On this battery, it doesn't have that, which shows that that was probably replaced before, and on the old battery, it doesn't have it either, but it just has a sticker, which is the curious thing, because as you can see, it was from March 2016, but this thing is dead. So this is the original battery from March, no, April, Jesus, what am I doing? August 2003. So I mean, it still works, but you know, occasionally I used to have problems with the car starting, so you know, it probably needs to be replaced. The cool thing about this is it doesn't need to be a Volkswagen battery. It could be any kind of battery, as this is just a starter and it's a regular traditional acid battery. But we're going to go ahead and start now to see if we can go and get it in gear. Getting it in gear is usually totally dependent upon this bad boy right here. So let's go ahead and try that now. All right, let's go ahead and start her up. Wouldn't start. There we go. Now look at this. It just dawned on me. Let me go ahead and quickly turn the air off. Something just dawned on me. It's possible that the thing wouldn't go into gear because the trunk was open. But check this out. Well, I don't know if that's permanent, but the engine light is gone. So let's go ahead and close the door and try to put her in gear. Doesn't work. So let's go ahead and try to close the trunk. Let's see if I could do it from inside the car. That's not working. I know I need to roll down the window, but let's go out here, close the trunk. Okay. And now let's try to put it in gear. Nope. It still won't let me depress that thing. Okay. Level fault workshop. That's supposed to be normal. Okay, it's still not working. Let's go ahead and turn it off. And let's try to start it back up again. The button feels now the engine light is back. Nope. Whoa. But my start and stop button works. That didn't used to work before. Let's try it again. Oh, that's interesting. That didn't used to work. Alright, well, I don't know. We're gonna have to troubleshoot some more, see what's going on. But right now, I gotta go for a walk with my kids. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so the last thing I'm gonna do today is to go ahead and put the bumper on. And then after that, I'm going to actually do a scan. I'll probably do a scan tomorrow or something, but I'm gonna do a scan just to see what that engine light is, and then call it a day for now. Alright, here's the problem. This screw right here won't screw in. And now I remember when I took the bumper off in the first place, this wasn't screwed all the way in. I wasn't sure why. Maybe because it's stripped. I have no idea. Maybe I'm doing that now, but for some reason it won't screw in. And it's been like that for a long time. I don't know if the mechanic I took it to did that or if a dealership did it prior to. We're just gonna leave this off for now.